breaking update coming in where the MHA to the states have issued an advisory saying that despite the widespread relaxations that have been given, the states and the union territories cannot, note that point, cannot dilute the restrictions that have been imposed by the MHA guidelines. Aishwarya Kapoor, our political editor, is with us. So, Aishwarya, when there were certain states who wanted more relaxations to that effect, saying that we need more power to decide, they cannot dilute the guidelines that have been set forth by the MHA.
Absolutely, Amita, because this is the need of the hour. At the end of the day, every state government needs to understand that all of this is being done to only save human life. And if they give extra relaxations, then in turn, this is going to take the social distancing for a toss. If you see all of those places, whether it's the air travel, whether it is metro, whether it is educational institutions, all of them have been kept closed only and only because social distancing can go for a toss. Yes, there are certain relaxations, there are certain conditions which have been relaxed, but that is only for people to feel normal. But at the same point of time, social distancing has to be maintained. That's why even in the late night video conference, the cabinet secretary made it very clear to every state DGP, every state chief secretary, every state health secretary with whom that video conference was happening. And today the Home Secretary, which is the nodal agency in this regard, has made it apparently very clear in black and white while writing a letter back to every state chief secretary that you will not give any relaxations in the norms which have been set by the MHA. Because the only target to achieve, this is not a power tussle. The only target to achieve here, Amita, is that the COVID-19 numbers need to be kept at bay. The curve needs to be flattened. Government of India is trying to create a balance between the Indian economy and then keeping the COVID-19 numbers down. And for that, certain relaxations were required. Those have been given. But simultaneously, every state government should understand that if relaxations are given, that does not mean that social distancing can go for a toss. If public transport moves, it will only have 45 to 50% capacity. If you have an interstate movement, you have to have permission from both states. If you have red, orange, green zone, the central government has given this authority to the state governments, directly to the DMs, that they can take those calls. But you cannot have any mall, you cannot have any educational institution, you cannot have any public commercial place which is under one roof, multiple shops open under any circumstance. So all of this needs to be looked into very, very seriously. That is what the Home Secretary is saying. This is in addition to what the MHA guidelines came in, and then the Cabinet Secretary spoke to every Chief Secretary, because Government of India understands that the tendency is that the minute you give relaxations, things go loose, and that is something which cannot happen, Amita, because a second or a third wave of COVID-19, which has happened in several international locations, should not happen in India. It has happened in Japan, it has happened in Singapore. India would not want under any circumstance that the second wave should come of COVID-19, because that is going to be really devastating. That is something which we are trying to prevent here. And as I mentioned, the Government of India is just trying to create a balance between keeping the Indian economy afloat and keeping the COVID-19 numbers down, Amita.
And there has already been a certain amount of relaxations that have been allowed by the centre itself. So there is no reason that the states and the union territories can give for the further dilution of those relaxations that have already been announced by the MHA. So this is a straight-cut advisory that have now been issued to the states and the union territories that do not dilute already the guidelines that have been given, the relaxations that have already been announced on part of the centre. Do not dilute them further. Aishwarya, also to the point that can also be accepted, because there were certain states, especially during the interaction with the Prime Minister, wanted the lockdown to be extended, wanted that rather do not give more relaxations. But it is when it comes to the economic revival that we are looking at certain kind of eases and restrictions that have been put forth. So when it comes to the states and the union territories, the straight advisory that has been issued by the MHA saying that despite the widespread relaxations that have been now already given by the centre to the states and the union territories, they cannot dilute the restrictions that have been imposed in the MHA guidelines. The states and the union territories may prohibit certain other activities or impose restrictions as they deem necessary.